Sri Lanka have now officially booked their ticket for the Super 12 stage of the tournament, beating Netherlands by 16 runs. However, for Netherlands to qualify, their destiny now lies in the hands of the United Arab Emirates, who must beat Namibia in order for them to qualify. Now, let's get into the game. Initially, Sri Lanka would have been quite worried and anxious that they wouldn't be able to reach competitive total since they failed to maximize the power play since they got off to a relatively slow start. And that too, right after the power play, when Meekan scared Sri Lanka with 2 in 2, Patum Nisanka and Dhananjay De Silva for the Golden Duck. However, from there on, it was the Kusal Mendes show who took on the Dutch bowlers, particularly during the death, and fancied the offside. Now, with Mendes returning back to form, Sri Lanka would hope their openers replicate their performances that they did at the Asia Cup. Sri Lanka have yet another injury concern with Pathum Nisanka suffering a groin injury, but they would hope that he has a speedy recovery and their injury list doesn't grow any larger because it would consistently hinder their plans. In the second innings, Sri Lanka would have been quite nervous since two of their strike bowlers, Lahiru Kumara and Binoda Fernando, weren't even part of their original plans for the tournament and played their very first game against Netherlands in this tournament. This was also due to the numerous injuries that of Dishmant Chamira and Pramod Marusha. However, they kept the Dutch batters guessing early on and even picked up a wicket each. But as always, their star bowlers were their spinners, Hasaranga and Tikshana, who picked up 5 wickets between them. Spinners are Sri Lanka's strength, and despite moving down under, they continue to be Shanaka's go-to bowlers when in need of a breakthrough. Now, since Sri Lanka have passed their first obstacle to qualify for the Super 12 stage, will they move up the rank from Asian to world champions?